Away him.
You're still eating though.
Kind of mad about not having the potato chips in here.
You started
dude.
it right
Potato
there,
chips
dude.
would
You
be
put
mad
me.
loud.
You put me on the spot like that.
Yeah, I
Alright.
did.
That's fair.
Came at you. Harder than a.
Let's hear you improvise while I finish chewing now.
All right, what's up, podcast? Yo, it's me, Tyler, and Jake. We're about to lay it down. We got some interesting topics today.
Yo, what up? It's the monkey cockty.
Pow!
How we doing, everybody?
Right. So, does anybody have any topic?
I had an interesting little fun fact. It's really all
start
I
off-
have,
okay.
so I might as well just throw it out there.
We'll start it off with a fun fact.
Okay. So, when you think of the word cock, what do you think?
Chicken.
Chicken and then
Yeah.
Dick.
yeah, a dick. At some point, the word cock was used as slang for vagina.
Yo,
And there was a time when it overlapped, and like rappers were saying it like in their songs, like on Gin and Juice. Fucking Snoop Dogg says like, "And I hop off the cock," and it's a vagina.
Damn.
Yeah, so you could be somebody in the middle of this.
Is it our fault? Did, say, our generation flip it because we heard it, we didn't get the slang, and we interpreted it a different way?
Maybe.
And so
But
we,
like,
basically, we were the ones that changed it
yeah, there
subconsciously.
was a transition, or like one culture it was this, and the other culture it was this.
You know how confusing that would be if like someone who knew it, like the real version, and someone who knew the fake version got in a room together, like talking about it. How
fucked up.
confused they would be.
It'd be really confusing. See? Alright, that's my fun fact. That's my
Nice.
fun
Tyler,
fact.
you got any? I want to save mine for a little bit later in the podcast because it's a really good one.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
I have two pretty really good ones.
Pretty really good.
Yeah.
really.
They're gonna be
I'm
really-
confident in mine. Let's
pretty
just say
really-
that.
Okay.
Did you scrounge out? Oh my god.
Oh, there's one more in there.
More?
I have it.
Alright, somebody go. What? No.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Tyler,
was
go.
digging for like 20 minutes.
Go. Do a couple of yours. Do a couple of yours.
I was gonna say something about the Bruins because they just fucking killed it 4-1 at the Oilers.
That's good. Oh, I was gonna say something today. So here's how my day went, right? Black Ops 4 is out.
Oh shit.
So when
Okay,
I left,
you're right. I haven't
when
played
I
that.
left school, dude, I flew home, and I'm ready to play. My dad's house has no power.
Oh,
that's
damn.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? I had a bunch of food with me. So I just ate the food there. Then I packed up my shit. Had to drive to my mom's house. She had power. Sat down. Fucking played for a while. I forgot where I'm going with this. I'm just telling the story, dude.
What? I was following it completely, but I don't know what you were going for either.
Was there
It was about
anything we
Black
talked-
Ops 3. No,
Ops
4. Black Ops 4.
Yeah, you got it. You're talking about how your day went.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I was gonna do with it.
Just tell me.
Play it?
Nice. Cool. That
guess
was a
so.
cool day.
Yeah, cool.
You had no power.
Yeah.
Yeah, just what I did. I woke up. I went to work.
Mm-hmm.
I got out early, really early today compared to other days we would normally get out.
Yep.
And I went to the bank, cashed my check, got my check today, right? So
Yep.
cashed it, kept some cash, just enough so I could go to GameStop and pick up Black Ops 4.
Oh, yeah.
Got home, put the disc in, realized the update file was 17 gigs, and then I killed myself because my internet's slow. And I took like 17 hours to do
And
it.
then what? You resurrected yourself? Now you're back?
What?
You said you killed yourself.
Well, I mean, yeah, not
Yeah, no, you're
literally.
back. Well, I know. Never mind. Alright, go ahead.
How'd your day go, Tyler?
Oh boy,
Tyler.
dude! I woke up to my dogs barking, and my dad said, "You're going to Walmart for me." I was like,
Surprise, dude.
And then he's like,
Morning.
"Don't go to the Gardner one. Go to the one in fucking New Hampshire because they don't have taxes."
Wow, dude, fuck that.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I spent like an extra 2 hours just trying to find everything.
I'd be like, are you kidding me?
Dude, it took so long. And I was like, I call him like, I'm
Tyler,
going
if
to
you put your
Taco
hands in
Bell.
front of your mouth, nobody can hear you talking.
I'm like resting my hands on my chin, but they like slide up.
The Dark Knight
Just put your hands
Rises.
down.
Bang.
Problem solved. Here you go, big guy.
Alright. Who had
Tyler,
stuff
what was
for
your topic?
topics?
What was your first topic you were gonna say?
Oh, it's the Bruins, dude. That
Oh yeah,
was
the
it.
Bruins. That's good.
I said it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I remember. Okay,
Come on.
but if the power wasn't out, what I planned to talk to my dad about when I got home, right, was what an amazing time to be a Boston sports fan, right?
Mhm.
The Bruins are getting off to a good start. Tomorrow, the fucking what is it? Red Sox play in the conference championship. You know what I mean? The league
shit.
championship. Fucking Patriots are playing a big regular season game against the undefeated Chiefs, dude, and fucking Celtics are about to start a season where they are just supposed to win their conference. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're just the favorite. We are loaded, dude. We're so spoiled when it comes. Our four major teams, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
They're all incredible.
Fuck, maybe the golf team's going good.
Dude,
You got
like-
one of those?
We
The
just
golf team? What? We have an American.
We win so much here, and we're really spoiled. We've never had a bad football team. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
The Pats have never been bad.
Yeah, huh?
When?
Way back in the day, they were ass.
No, I'm saying me and you. Since
Oh,
we've been alive.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time, dude. Since we've been alive, dude, the
Yeah.
past 20 years, the Patriots have been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, that is true.
We missed the playoffs once our whole lifetime. The Browns have gone once.
Damn,
And they got knocked in the first round. Oh my goodness.
bro. Hold on. Okay.
So, New England fun facts.
I'll do mine because I feel like...
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, did you guys see the Conor McGregor
Yeah.
Khabib fight?
Well, I
That
saw
was
it.
Hold on. I didn't watch it,
I think.
but I heard that.
Oh,
I mean,
it was
Conor
wild.
McGregor lost.
You see
Conor
the one with,
McGregor lost, and then did you hear about the brawl afterwards?
No. what
Yeah,
happened?
but didn't he, like,
Khabib fucking hops the fence, dude.
start fighting fans?
Yeah, it just goes. No, this I think it was this like reporter. Just goes at him, dude.
Oh.
And then fucking somebody from his team jumped the fence into the ring. Fucking blindsides Connor, dude. Just boom right in the face. Big ass brawl breaks out, dude. It was wild.
Yeah.
It was a good fight though. Fucking Khabib, dude. He's just so good on the ground.
Mm.
He gets you down on the ground, dude, and he like locks up
Yeah.
your legs with his legs, so you can't get up, and he just sits there tucked away, and he'll fucking pop you in the face, dude. He just beats the shit out of you. At one point, dude, he had Connor just on the ground. He's fucking wailing on him, dude. He's so...
About that fight, dude. Fucking, I think it was like the fight before that. It was like Derek Brewis or something like that.
Yeah, I heard that was a good fight.
Did you know he actually, like, I think I heard that he had, like, a cracked bone in his jaw or some shit. And he was fighting
Damn.
still. Like, damn.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's super wild. That sounds like a good fight, too.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking hilarious. He started, like, overheating and shit.
Whew. What do you got? What do you got there?
All right, so this one's a kind of big bomb,
Okay, I'm ready.
I think. And the reason I think this, all right, I'm not going to say I thought of this, because I didn't, right?
Yeah.
But I was watching a Rhett and Link podcast.
Yeah.
And this was the first question. Okay, I don't know, I just hopped on this video, right? And it was a video about, it was like the first time they were ever doing call-ins on the podcast. And they started the video off by doing it. The first question was, like, they were doing call-ins, and people had to call in with a problem they had, like an argument.
Yeah.
Like these two people call in an argument. Like maybe not something serious.
Yeah.
But like
A debate.
Yeah.
Debate.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And Rhett and Link would have to try to solve it, like
I see.
where there's a mutual agreement.
I get you.
And the first question of these two people was,
Oh, these gonna be controversial questions.
I don't know, it might be easy, we might all agree.
Yeah, maybe.
But the question is, what day is the start of the week?
Oh, that's interesting. I tend to treat it as Monday, even though it's not. I know it's not. I recognize it starting with Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Just because of that song, it doesn't really matter. it would make perfect sense to start it on Monday. You know what I mean? The weekend is the end. And then you start again.
Yeah.
See,
I treat it like Monday.
and this is where I'm wrong because this is in the podcast.
Yep.
Link has this is his point of view, and I agree with it 100%.
Yours? Oh, no. Tell it. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it? I think it's the beginning of the week is Sunday, because when you say weekends, you mean the ends of the week. So there's a beginning end, and then there's a end.
Yep.
And the conjoining of them two together at
the start of a new.
is called like the weekend. That's where how you would refer to it as the weekend.
Yeah, I guess you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, I recognize it as Sunday, but like I kind of treat it as Monday. That makes sense. I know it's Sunday.
You guys like to touch your fakes a lot.
I do.
Yeah,
You guys are like
help it.
groping your beards and shit. I don't have a beard to grope.
Don't shave then, man.
Well, I'll look like fucking Shaggy from Scooby Doo if I
I'm
don't.
still in that process.
Who cares, dude?
Nah, bro, I gotta go to school.
Is that it? Are there any other questions?
I was going.
Damn, y'all questions suck, man. Get some good questions.
What? I told you I wasn't that prepared.
Or something. Okay. Let's talk about something we haven't talked about. Like, as in like something you want to say that you just haven't, but like it wasn't a plan for the podcast. Just something like happened today or something.
Ooh, I have a couple somewhat decent questions. I'll be kind of spitballing here. But some of them could be good.
Yep.
Okay, somewhat decent question I heard was, if you could relive like experiencing something for the first time, whether it was like a movie. Yeah, actually, just movies. If you could re-experience a movie or like a TV show, something like that, for the first time over and over, so it'll be like the first time you watched it, what would you want to like have that ability? You know what I mean?
You have to pick one movie.
Yeah, and I think I know what I might pick.
Lord of the Rings.
No, it's only one though. Only
I would
one
pick Lord of the Rings.
You would pick one of the Lord of the Rings?
I'd pick the Fellowship of the Ring.
Dude, I would pick fucking The Dark Knight Rises. Or not The Dark Knight Rises. just The Dark...
Whoa, psych, got him!
The Dark Knight.
It's The Dark Knight Rises. Psych! No, it's not The Dark Knight Rises.
Just The Dark Knight, actually.
A movie for me, dude, probably that's hard. Probably
You should just think of a movie like when you get out of it, you're like, holy shit.
Rain Over Me.
Yeah? Like, that was a great
Rain Over
movie.
Me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What movie's
I've
that?
never heard
It's
of
like
it.
it's like a really old movie. I mean, it's kind of it's
You know,
it would
it would be a close pick for me too. Would be Back to the Future. I love that movie.
What would mine be? Oh shit! What are some good ass fucking movies?
I really liked Baby Driver.
No,
Dude, I like
I know you like Baby Driver.
the first Kingsman.
Ooh, yes, and the second Kingsman.
The second one's
That's a
pretty
good
good too.
series.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking what, dude?
But anyways,
Oh, Terminator's pretty
what did
damn
I say?
good.
What did I say first?
I don't know. It's your list. I'm not covering my mouth. That's a problem. You guys are like,
No, we're not, bro.
dude, I ain't watching you.
I go like this.
No, trust me, dude. I'm watching you. Oh, you just did it. You
Like
just covered
this?
your mouth.
Yeah,
I just seen it.
The Dark Knight. Because I remember the
The
first
Dark
time.
Knight Rises.
The
No.
first time.
It's not.
The
Dark Knight
first
Rises.
time I watched The Dark Knight, dude, I just like when I saw Heath Ledger do the Joker.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he was
even.
a
I'm
really
not
good-
even like a DC fan, dude. Like I honestly probably dislike DC, but he was so fucking good. Like you couldn't not like it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did such a fucking good job, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome, and I fucking like fell in love with the movie, dude. Even though it's like
My favorite voice would
years
have to be
old,
Mark Hamill though, like a voice
for the Joker, yeah. What in the animated series?
Yeah.
You know who?
Hold on. Side track.
Yeah, we
Favorite TV show.
Oh, you already know mine.
Oh.
If you had to pick a TV show to do this with.
Of all time, animated or just TV show? Oh,
Just-
TV show that you could keep experiencing for the first time.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Daredevil?
Let's go.
Daredevil is fucking awesome.
I mean, I thought you thought Daredevil was good, but I didn't think he was.
No, I already.
You thought it was that
It is
good.
Dude, he said it all like 10th grade. What do you mean?
It is an incredible
I don't
show,
remember.
dude. It is,
Oh.
and I haven't watched it in a while. I want to catch up. Season 3's out, but there's so much that I have to watch.
Season's 3 out?
Oh,
Oh my
shit,
god,
dude.
you kept on
Because,
watching
look,
Iron
I
Fist,
gotta-
dude.
I gotta finish Iron Fist, then I gotta do Defenders, then I gotta do fucking Luke Cage Season 2.
You
Then
haven't watched Defenders yet?
No, don't spoil anything for me.
Oh
It's
my God.
ridiculous. I really want to see it too.
So good. So good.
I've fallen behind. I still haven't missed a Marvel premiere though since Iron Man 2. That was the last one I didn't see on opening day. That was in 2009.
Damn.
So for the past 8 years, I've seen every one on its release date. That was probably really quiet.
It probably was.
Alright.
You were like looking up here. You were so.
Let's see, what are some other topics?
Flash, that'd be.
Oh well, I was gonna say
Yeah, what's yours?
my show. At first, right, I was gonna say.
Twilight? Imagine every
Oh
Oh.
man!
Yo,
Yo, you
dude.
shook up the game.
Yo,
I just
dude,
smashed the table.
You imagine every time you watch a Twilight Zone, it's like the first time?
Holy shit! No, you just changed the game. Okay, so my
'Cause that's
first
like-
pick. Okay,
That's
now.
like 200 episodes, dude.
No, hold on. No, hold on. My first pick, when I was originally thinking, I was like, it's gonna be Ed, Edd, and Eddy.
Oh.
And I was like, I love that show, and I loved it as a kid.
Yeah.
I wish I could see that show. And then I was like thinking, I was like, nah. You know what show? Lost.
Really?
Lost was a really good show.
Oh, dude.
I love those type
You
of
know what else
shows.
was a great show?
SpongeBob.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, yes, dude.
Very different, but very true.
Well,
Yeah.
I watched it. I watched the first 2 seasons, but I stopped watching it.
I stopped at the end of season 4 because of the ending.
Actually, I don't remember how many seasons. I got to the part.
There's 5, but I stopped at the end of 4, dude. Because the end of 4 had just this ending, I was like, that's perfect, dude. I don't even want to
What
keep
was that?
going.
Season 5 was like
You
all
don't
over
mind
the
if I
place.
spoil it?
I don't think you
Spoilers
will.
for Breaking Bad.
Spoiler alert.
For the 5-year... No, way more than that. Like, what? 8-year-old show? 10-year-old show? Whatever. Okay.
You mean me?
So anyways, long story short, the bad dude fucking goes into this room and he's talking. Do you remember the dude in the wheelchair? He's like an old Mexican gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he goes in there because
Yeah.
he's in the retirement home and he's talking to him. And he has like the door rigged for a bomb. So when he walks in and he talks to him, he like fucking, the bomb's under him, right? Blows up and the dude walks out, the bad dude. And you think like he's fine because you just see him walk out, and the camera pans around him, dude, and this half of him is just like fucking blown to shit,
What?
and he falls over and dies. And I was like, damn, dude. And then fucking Heisenberg has this wicked dope scene in his car. He's like driving, he's talking, he's like, I am the one who knocks. Shit like that,
What?
dude. And he fucking hung it up, and I was like, dude, done.
I am the one who knocks.
I'm like, the end, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That isn't what he says. I actually remember he says it in a different scene.
I am
But
the one who
that part
knocks.
is also in season 4, and it's fucking dope. It's
Dude, the last one.
he fucking gets in a fight.
Oh my god.
He gets in a fight with his wife, dude, and she's like, you know, it's dangerous. Like, you don't know what you're dealing with being a drug dealer. And he's like, you don't understand. I'm not the one we should be fearing. I am the feared. I am the one who knocks. And it's fucking wicked sick.
I don't remember if you've seen that. Okay,
It's dope, dude.
where I left off in the show,
Yep.
I think the last thing I seen is when he went to that fucking that
House.
really big drug dealer's
Oh,
like place,
Yeah, the one.
and he had that like crystal shit. Then when he threw it on the ground, it blew up,
Yeah.
and he like fucking blew the whole place out. That's where I left off.
Yeah, dude. It is good though. Like you, even if you stop, because I stopped in between, you recognize that it's a good show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know it is.
Mhm.
You're just like, oh, I'm not feeling it right now. You still know it's a good show. Though.
But then when you start to feel, do you binge watch it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, binge watching has changed how people
Watch TV.
do everything, dude. Yeah, any kind of TV.
You
really.
just have to wait
Mhm.
weekly. I mean, I still do for the Flash. But
Yeah, it's very rare for shows like
What's the last show? The last show I ever did for that like wait on TV was The Walking Dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Me, dude, it was the Scream TV show. Yeah, dude, that was my last one. I'm pretty sure. I don't really watch much. Anything I want to watch, I just like season record and I'll watch them whenever.
Yeah.
Oh, you do that too. I
Oh,
don't
Rick
record.
and Morty, I did do.
Yeah, I did that too.
I did that weekly. Yep.
I'm sad to say I didn't. I wasn't into it at the time.
No?
No, I only got into it when I think we all went to your house.
Dude,
that
they're
one
about
night.
to like, they're killing their fan base by not coming out with a new season in like 3 years.
Yeah, what? I mean,
You know what I mean?
I guess
But,
they
like,
want to make it good, but how?
I
Wait, how long
understand.
did it take for the first to the second?
First to the second was not that long, but then second to the third was really
Well, how long was the first one? I want
I don't know exact dates, dude. I didn't study.
to know.
How much shit's gonna change in 3 years, dude?
Yeah, dude. Shit's gonna change, I think, a lot faster than people
What the
anticipate.
fuck did Elon Musk? I think Elon Musk said this. I don't remember who said this. I'm not gonna lie, but somebody said there was some sort
I'm
of like
obsessed with the future, dude.
there was some sort of type of like invention or like advancement in technology
Yo.
in the next 5 years that like was gonna revolution. I forget what it was gonna do. What it was. I don't remember who said it. It's really gonna piss me off.
You haven't watched all of Black Mirror, have you?
No.
I haven't. Wish I had.
See, there is a episode that I think is the most interesting episode. And there's these inventions in it. They're called cookies. And what they are is they're your consciousness copied into an AI. But it's just like in a machine. And its only job is to like manage your life for you.
Yeah.
Like set up calendars, stuff like that. But it's conscious. And it's like enslaved in a way. And you can torture it in any kinds of ways. Like you can set it for like 400 days and just skip ahead in an instant.
Yeah.
And they'll be sitting in a room doing nothing, so they lose their mind. And it really draws like to light when AI becomes so intelligent that it has its own feelings and things like that. Where do we draw the line with how we treat them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you could do sick, inhumane things to that AI. Do we consider that an issue? You know what I mean?
We had this sort of debate before with the fucking.
Yeah, it was more game oriented, but we had something similar to this. I'd want to hear what Tyler had to say on it too.
It's kind of confusing though if it's wrong or not, because it's a robot, but then it also has feelings.
See,
it's your consciousness.
I'm of the belief that at the end of the day, at the absolute end of the day, it's a machine, and I don't think we can hold somebody accountable for what they're doing to a machine. It's a very intelligent machine, obviously.
Yeah, I would say you don't have to like worry about the machine doing anything crazy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then, yeah,
It's tough. And you, Dave, you're of the mindset. If you want to throw in your point of view.
Well, hold on, because I just also thought of something, right? Let's say you do fucking torture these AI fucking shitheads.
Yep.
What if that makes them more likely to rebel? And fuck us over?
The AI?
Yeah,
No, they can't rebel.
why not?
We're assuming that we build one that does not have the ability to do that.
Well, see, and this is where my argument comes in, that if it's an AI, it can do fucking, like, anything. It just has to learn it first. So if it learns how to do, like, code or fucking some shit like that, it can reprogram its settings or whatever, so it can get past the barrier that won't let them think that way.
Well, I was thinking about that. What this is the question of if consciousness has to come along with intelligence. You know what I mean? We make things all the time that make decisions. You know what I mean? Based on what's happening. And you could define that as intelligence. Your thermostat just turned on the heater to regulate the temperature. You know what I mean? That's a goal. And it does it. If we can just make things that do that at a higher level, maybe you don't need consciousness per se. Like, they don't need to have feelings and emotions and self-awareness to be able to make these complex decisions.
yeah, but without those, they wouldn't be able to.
So would it be AI? Because it'd be artificial intelligence. If
But
it's
if
AI
AI didn't have emotions, then AI wouldn't be.
I'm
scary
saying,
at all.
just be
I'm
like a
saying
normal
regardless of what it gets, or how intelligent it is, or if it has consciousness. I don't think you can hold somebody accountable. Either way. But that's going to be the big question. If we can advance AI in that way, where it's not technically conscious, it's just very intelligent. If it can just do that, that's the ideal goal. You know what I mean? But that's also incredibly powerful. I was watching the Joe Rogan thing, and he had a Joe Rogan podcast, and he had a guy on there talking about it, and he's basically like, picture if your army had 10 of the smartest guys who ever lived, who don't need to eat, don't need to sleep, don't have distractions, don't got to worry about anything but work, working for you 24/7 all the time, and they're improving all the time. They're smarter than those smartest people of all time. You know, they're coming up with incredible ideas at rapid paces. Picture how much of an advantage that is. You know what I mean?
And it could become a disadvantage if they learn how to do things that don't benefit you.
If we can make them be loyal to us and only act on us, you know what I mean? Then it will be just incredibly powerful to have as a country, you know what I mean?
Didn't they do this in iRobot, yo?
iRobot was different because it was in the individual machines that walked around on their own. No, I think what we're basically thinking about is like a supercomputer, a highly intelligent.
Oh, so not AI.
It doesn't have to have a body, I don't think, per se. You know what I mean? A computer could be alive, it could have the consciousness.
But would it be intelligent? I mean, like, I guess by definition, intelligent. It'd be smarter, but like intelligent enough to speak, or see, or.
But that can be cloaked with just decision making, really improved decision making. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't have to be conscious to answer that. It's very interesting.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can be 100% on board.
I just don't know, because it's a machine at the end of the day. We can't. You'd have to consider the advancement or the fucking. You'd have to.
All right, we're done with this topic, dude.
You lost me so long ago. I was trying to fucking.
We've talked. I don't think we have anything else to say.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Let's just agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Well, we're all agreeing.
Kind of.
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm one side. Dave's the other. Tyler's kind of in the middle.
All right. Well, basically, I got something to talk about.
All right.
Okay, gotcha.
So I don't know about you guys. All right. But do you guys watch Shane Dawson?
No.
No.
Do you think Shane Dawson is like a good YouTuber?
I think he's a good YouTuber. Yes, I do.
I don't watch him.
Do you? But is there a reason you don't watch him?
No, it's just I don't really watch YouTubers at all.
Oh, you don't?
No, not really.
Shit, dude. Get on that shit.
I watch a shit ton of YouTube.
I do too. But either way, he's doing this thing right now, right?
Yeah.
You know how Jake Paul and Logan Paul have been like fucking shit up, doing stupid shit and all this, and getting in a bunch of trouble?
Yeah.
Stuff like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You see, you don't watch YouTubers, so.
I do.
I don't really know, but I guess I do now.
Keep going.
Okay, well, I guess this is for Jake. But, yeah, he's doing all that shit, like, they're doing all this fucking crazy shit, getting in trouble, and people are hating him. And Shane, he's making, I don't know, I think it's 8, it's like an 8-part series, and he's documenting, like...
The crazy shit they do?
No. Like, he's documenting himself, fucking, like, or not Logan Paul. He's doing Jake Paul, though.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he's trying to figure out the reason behind these actions, right?
Yeah. So
and his main idea behind why they act this way, right?
Yeah.
Is because they're sociopaths.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
They
Dave,
could
you've
be.
been throwing that word a lot around lately.
Yeah.
I know,
You
dude.
like that. You're fascinated by
I
it.
am. It intrigues me.
You're enthralled.
And it's weird because it's just like hard to grasp. Like these people don't have emotion. Like every time.
Well,
It
we
really
can say the
is
same
ridiculous.
thing about you. We've never seen you upset or anything.
Oh,
I can't remember the last time I've
No,
seen
that's the
Dave
thing.
upset.
No. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
I guess. They're supposed to say that like you get a certain gut feeling when you're around somebody that like you kind of
This
like can tell
motherfucker's
this
fucked
guy's
up.
kind of faking it. You know what I
This
mean?
guy's a lunatic.
You can tell this guy's like faking it. But some people are so good at manipulating that like they can't like they just seem perfectly
Can't break
genuine.
my cover news. Oh my god.
Yes.
Ugh.
So it's just creepy to think about. And
Can
like
you think of anybody you know?
what?
Can you think of anybody
What do you mean?
that you think's a sociopath?
We'll keep it on the down low.
Okay.
We'll keep it on the down low. But yeah.
That's
And that's what he's doing. He's
It's
documenting
crazy to
and he's
think
trying to figure out what he's doing. And he's like going, and it's great. And I'm telling you right now, okay? No other person is doing this on YouTube right now.
What?
This type of video, right? They're actually good. I'm watching all of them. I'm keeping up on all of them. Yeah, Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
They're actually like wicked good, dude. He's like making these videos nobody else has like made before, like thought to made.
Like
And
what?
what I'm talking about right now, the video
Oh,
series.
okay.
Like nobody else is doing that type of shit.
Talking about
And
the
guess
video
what?
series?
He makes them like 40 minutes long, 30 minutes long. They're like 30-minute, 40-minute videos. Just like completely going thoroughly through everything.
That's lit.
And
That's really quiet.
you know, in the okay, good. Oh my god, it probably sounds so much better. The audio probably sounds wicked fucked up for that whole time.
super crisp now.
It was like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
The audio
15 minutes long of that fucking.
super crisp.
All right, either way, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes him like 30, 40 minutes, and he gets a shit ton of views. He gets like at least 10 million views on each video. You know how many views Ninja pulls on each of his videos?
How many?
Like half that. On each one
Really?
of the videos, yeah.
Wow.
And Shane's killing, and they're 40, 30-minute long videos. That's a long video to get that many
And what?
views.
Because of the algorithm, does it not reward him, or is he getting rewarded? Because I know
Well, he's probably getting rewarded. I don't know.
I know sometimes people who make longer videos, more spread out.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Oh, you just
The
said-
point is it's hard to get a lot of views on a video that long because nobody wants to watch a video that long.
Mhm.
So the fact that he's pulling these views for these super long videos,
shows that people are very interested.
like it's a really like he's
It's a-
killing it right
It's
now.
a hot topic.
Yeah, dude.
That's super nice.
And he's talking and he's going through it and he interviews people like he interviews people that used to be in Team 10. He
What the
interviews
fuck's Team 10?
that's Jake Paul's thing. So you haven't been following up on everything.
No, I'm not a fucking super fan. I said I knew who he was and I like some of his stuff.
Oh,
I'm not a fucking avid.
damn! So I've been telling this story to people who don't know what the fuck is going on.
The only YouTubers I really like follow up on is probably I follow Birdman.
But it's not following up on the individual YouTubers. It's following up on like what happens on YouTube
the
in general.
trends.
Yeah, like people make news videos and what people like.
Yeah.
Like big news video channel, whatever's. They'll talk about this stuff. You gotta keep up on
What, YouTube news?
it. Yeah, I don't care. Fucking
Like who? Scarce?
like dude or like Philip DeFranco. He's a good
Oh,
one
okay.
because he's like legit.
Yeah, dude. Nobody watches that Scum, right?
That's scum.
Fucking Keemstar.
No, people still watch Keemstar.
They do. Do you?
No, I don't watch Keemstar. I don't watch Philip DeFranco either. I just keep catching.
Does he still?
I catch up on it because I watch enough YouTubers that I can put the pieces
Does he
together.
still say right? Does he say?
I think
get
so.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't watched his videos.
Dude, I hope he does. If he does, then I could watch the first few seconds of each one. Let's get right.
Yeah, dude. Either way, though,
Either way,
you should check out the videos if you haven't yet.
I would, dude.
Or like
I
follow
like his
because he
conspiracies.
goes through it deep. He going into this is in the same boat as you guys. He knows nothing, so he's learning everything as he goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't follow up that much
That's
on
interesting.
it. So you guys can watch it and still not
You follow him through the discovery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're along for the ride.
Yeah. So you guys can watch it without having to be like
I
watch
would
a shit ton of
watch
other.
That sounds pretty good. I keep having good things to say, and then my mind just.
And it's
goes
good to
blank.
binge watch because they're long
Mine keeps
episodes.
just going to shit. Like I'll be paying attention, I'll just like zone out and just look around.
I know, Tyler. You haven't talked for like ever.
Dude, I
Oh,
keep
I just
fucking zoning
I had a
out.
somewhat popular conspiracy.
What?
JFK, but I don't know if you guys know enough about it to talk about it.
I mean, I've watched like some. I think I know a little bit. I don't know a shit ton.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I don't know if we know enough. Maybe it's something we could put on the show and like learn
Store
a little
for-
more about.
Yeah. Store for another
So we
time.
could talk about it.
Oh, for another podcast.
Yeah, like decide our position.
This is what I want to do. I like talking about current things because when you talk about current things, it always gives you content because every time you go up
Yeah,
to the next podcast, there's something new that happened that you can talk about.
but I think there can be more personality that goes into something if you talk about things like this.
I'm saying we can do both, but I like
yeah.
to keep a nice
Mix.
thing, a nice mix. Yeah.
I have a conspiracy. Dave always gives me shit for it. So does Dan. It's the seed in the clouds one.
Seeding the clouds.
Seeds in the clouds.
Like the government that they seed the clouds and control the weather. Like,
You mean chemtrails?
Oh, chemtrails.
sure, I don't know, maybe.
You don't even know enough-
planes
you don't even know
dropping
what
the
you're talking
chemicals on us, like brainwashing chemicals.
No. They just control the weather.
Oh,
how
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
would they
yeah,
control the weather?
No, I know what it's called. It's it's somewhere in Canada.
Yeah.
It's like an operation or something. It was a big project, and
Okay.
they said they were putting it together to like control the weather.
Of the whole world, or just like certain places?
Yeah, well, certain areas, yeah.
What do you mean, like certain
They'd be
areas?
able to create
Yeah.
Like the
weather.
whole U.S. is what you're
That
talking
was
about,
yeah. Well, it was up in Canada, so I don't know if
or
it
the whole
was
Canadian fucking.
the area. Maybe
What is it
I
called?
Don't know. I don't know,
What is
dude.
what is Canada? It's a country.
Look it
right?
up, dude.
Yeah.
Look up that. Check that out. I'm telling you, look it up right now.
Hey, who's controlling the weather? Canadians.
No, we're building a base.
Canadians.
No, not Canadians. We, United States
Okay,
of America.
that's why I'm asking.
We're working with
Said
the
we.
Canadians. We, them, and us.
Okay.
So
We're working
both
together.
of us.
Yes,
Both of us.
to make something that would eventually give us control of the weather. I'm not sure where and to what extent.
You see, you know,
Look it up.
the hard part with believing that is because to be able to control the weather,
It's an incredible feat.
you would need to know the position of every single particle in the area you're trying to do.
Yep.
You'd have to know the position, because or else you could maybe do a couple parts of it. But why would that do anything? That wouldn't do anything. They just like everything else would overpower it, or it wouldn't do exactly what you want it to do, and could do something else like
HARP weather control. That's what
HARP weather control.
HARP.
AARP. ARP.
Here it is.
Here it is.
Conspiracy theories about a U.S. military closes HARP. Look at this.
Conspiracy theories abound as U.S. military closes HARP. The 180 antenna HARP array is spread across a 40-acre site in Gakana, Alaska. So it's not in Canada.
So it's Alaska. Sorry.
I mean, I guess, kind
The
of.
same area.
I guess basically the same thing.
Yeah.
U.S. Air Force has notified Congress that it intends to shut down HARP, a controversial Alaskan-based research facility that studies an energetic and active region of the upper atmosphere. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so that's what Tyler's talking about.
HARP is research program. Why HARP exists. The U.S. military is interested in the ionosphere because this portion of the atmosphere plays a role in transmitting radio signals. HAARP sends radio beams into the ionosphere to study the responses from it. One of the few ways to accurately measure this inaccessible part of the atmosphere. So what? What are they doing? They're sending fucking radio waves to do what?
Control the weather.
No.
That's what they're doing.
Whatever. Take your phone back.
That's what he's
Lame.
talking
That's
about.
stupid.
No, it's not stupid.
Give me some more evidence. Other than shoot radio waves up into the sky. Like,
See, I think
Let me get a microwave, throw it up there.
I think the moon one's great, and you refuse to really do.
The
I do
moon
like the moon
is
one.
no,
I really.
no. It's just not.
We
I
talked
don't
about
believe
it though. We talked about it already in the last one.
I don't believe. Yep.
There's no other conspiracies.
Bigfoot,
No, I don't believe in Bigfoot, dude.
ghosts.
You
Well,
talking
wait,
about
dude,
those?
okay,
Yeah,
hold
talking
on.
about
Does
that.
anybody believe in Bigfoot?
I
'Cause we
actually
could
have.
argue.
I don't know if I believe in
I
Bigfoot.
don't.
I don't. Yeah, there's no evidence to prove Bigfoot's real. I'd like to. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
a
that'd be
fun
really
idea
great.
to
Yeah.
have in your head.
But
But-
dude, you meant Bigfoot.
To actually believe. But no, what I was gonna say is I had a ghost experience yesterday.
Oh shit.
It wasn't
Yeah,
that big,
it
but it
is.
freaked me out, right?
Yep.
So I just got home. Well, not I just got home. I was home for a little while. And I was up in my room.
Yep.
And I was chilling. I was listening. And I heard this noise. I heard this, like, knocking. Like, it was just weird. It was just, downstairs, right?
All the way down. What? Just.
I don't know. It was just downstairs from
Yeah.
the top floor. But, I kept hearing it, and I was like, what is that noise? It's so weird. And I got up out of my chair, and I go to my door, and I open the door of my room, and I walk out into the hallway where the stairs is, and it stops. And so I go back in my room, I sit down, and I'm chilling around for a while. It happens again, so I go back outside into the hallway, and it stops again. And I'm like, fuck it. I go downstairs, and I'm like looking around, and Mimi, my dog, is like freaking out. Right? She's like shaking a shit ton, and I go downstairs and I sit down on the couch with her, trying to calm her down. But she didn't want to sit on the couch with me like she normally would. Like if there was thunder or something and she got scared.
Maybe something.
She
was
wanted
on
to sit on the
couch.
ground in front of the couch and stood up, and she looked and like she looked like she was looking at something. Like she
On
was
the
looking
couch?
around. Not on the couch, just like I don't know, like
Yeah.
different places.
Wherever.
It didn't come near me, but like whatever she was looking at was like kept moving around. It was like in one place for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then she'd look to a different place for a really long time. Like it was like just transferred over there, but just stood there for a little while.
What if they're seeing something?
And I was freaking out. And then I finally convinced her to come up and sit with me. And then I sat down for like an hour until she finally stopped shaking. And then I finally went back upstairs and nothing happened. But it freaked me out.
That would freak me out, dude. God damn.
Dude,
I know.
fucking Mimi's like an audio detector, dude.
Mimi is an audio detector.
You figured this out. She shakes every time you speak. You'll
Yeah,
speak.
Dude, she knows. No, but she
Dude,
wasn't
if you
shaking.
get a
She was
dog whistle,
shaking.
I guarantee you could call her from wherever.
She was shaking when I picked her up to go sit on the couch, but when she jumped back down to sit there and watch the thing, she was sitting perfectly still. She wasn't shaking anymore.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was freaky.
I had not a ghost experience, but a freaky experience yesterday. Last
What
night.
kind of freaky
It was a
experience?
dream that I woke up and I was still in a dream. You ever do
You
that?
woke up and you were still in a dream?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Yeah, that's happened to me.
I've never
Dude,
done that.
it's
I
the
always heard
scariest fucking
people
thing,
say that.
especially when you realize it's a dream and you're like, oh shit.
Because, dude, here's the thing. You wake up. Air quotes. And you're like, oh, I'm fine. So you're treating everything like it's the real world, dude. And then some fucked up dream shit happens. After you already think you're awake. So
Like the killer bursts in your
So-
door. Did
yeah,
that be
dude-
fucking scary
Dude,
shit?
I've had
Boom.
I've had ones where I've woken up and I get up and I go to the door and I open it and I see something and I
What?
wake up again.
What?
It's fucking
What do you mean you see something?
like I'll wake up in the dream, like I'll still be in the dream.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, wow, like I got to go get some like water or something." Or go to the bathroom. I get up
Yeah.
and I walk and I open the door to my room and they'll be like I'll see something.
Like what kind of something?
Like a fucking dude or something.
Like a dude or something?
And then I fucking wake up again, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then
that would be fucking...
One day someone's
like,
gonna knock
it's
on
really...
Jake's door,
And then
dude.
I do some like testers. I'm like feeling myself, like pinching myself.
I could just imagine yourself in a dream. That fucking scare the shit out of you.
Dude,
Imagine, dude,
That
you're
scared the
like-
shit out of me
you're
if that
like,
happened.
I'm awake, and you open it, and somebody's like, just.
That's
That's
the
the scariest.
That'd be
thing,
scary.
dude.
That's
In my-
scary in all parts of the world. It's scary in your dreams. It's scary if it happened in real life.
In my opinion,
It's scary
dude,
if you just...
Yeah,
dude,
seriously.
you heard
One
about
of the
it?
most terrifying things is a stranger in your room or
Yeah.
in your house.
Or like something like... like
Or
you don't
like
know, some
a
creature.
murderer.
Or creature.
Dude, even just
some
a human
crazy creature?
murderer is more terrifying to me. You imagine you.
Then a creature?
Dude,
What do you mean?
Well, there is no creature.
Well, yeah, there probably is no murderer in your room. I mean, it could happen, yeah.
One is quite more likely. A murderer.
No, I get it's
A
more
human
likely.
being and a
Okay,
creature.
no, I get it's more likely, but I'm talking about hypothetical. Like,
Yeah, crazy.
that'd be scary as shit.
That would be very scary, but it's also fully impossible.
Dude, wasn't someone murdered?
Dude, you
in
imagine right now
a place
you-
not too far from us?
Somebody died in my house.
Stop, dude! You say that every time, dude. You asshole.
Dude, it's right. We don't have the Ouija
dude-
board.
Think how scared you'd be right now if you heard the door fucking kick open, dude, and then you just heard not that door, that door. 'Cause if it's that door, we're done. Picture you just hear like that door get kicked the fuck open, dude, and you just hear like a fucking shotgun shot.
Oh
I'd
shit!
run,
Like, what-
grab my keys, and
Dude,
fucking dip.
immediately your heart goes fucking starts going crazy. Somebody's in the fucking house, dude,
Yeah, dude.
with a gun.
Run the fuck upstairs.
You would?
My mom's upstairs and my nephew.
Oh, okay, that's reasonable.
What are you going up with that?
I fucking something, bro. I'm gonna kick the shit out of this dude.
Dave's gonna.
He's gonna just run up the stairs and get shot.
It's gonna be
I'll
like.
get a fucking knife or something. I have a
It'll be
fucking
like in the heroic son of the household ran up the stairs only to be a skeet shot
hold on,
from
I
the
have
guy
these.
standing
like-
at the top of the steps with a shotgun.
Hold on, no.
Dave runs up the steps. He's like, just looking
I
right
have
at.
these, y'all. They're kind of like ice picks. They're not really ice picks. They're like little like push things. Do they kind of like...
Do you know how?
If you have to
do you
go
know
through
how
cloth-
effective a shotgun is, dude?
Yeah, but if I run up the stairs and he's not suspecting that, I could like stab him in the
You gotta
neck.
be expecting it.
Yeah, dude. If you run up the stairs, he's gonna hear fucking. And he's gonna be like, "Here it comes!" And you're
No,
gonna
see,
get to the top.
I know
and
my
he's gonna
house.
blow your
If he
head
came
off.
through the front door, my door to the basement opens towards the door, so he wouldn't be able to get through the hallway. And then I'd just like, I'd smack him with the door like Scooby Doo. And then I'll grab this saw and I'll saw his fucking finger off.
We always talking about Scooby Doo.
And then I'll send him on his way. I won't even call the cops. He'll just be so scared of me that I'll never ever want to try to do that to anybody
I'm
again.
very disappointed.
I'll tell him, I'll look him in the eye, be like, you ever try to do that again? I'll be there. I'm everywhere. I'm watching you.
It's
There
like-
when you sleep, there when you take your bath.
So if somebody invades your house, you're gonna use it as a superhero origin story.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
I'll
always
be
there.
there. You better watch your back.
I'll be there.
Which is an underrated movie. Kick Ass.
Yes, dude. I
If you
fucking
guys
love
have
that
seen
movie.
Kick Ass,
I haven't seen it.
it
Dude,
is a terrific movie.
I know, you always say that.
It really is, dude. It's a very good
was
movie.
it the bulletproof jacket scene?
Yeah, dude. It's
Okay.
very it's the first like postmodern kind of like superhero movie. Like comic books exist in the movie. You know what I mean? It's like our world and an actual person from our world where there's no superheroes.
Yeah.
And it's completely grounded. Everything that happens in it could happen. You know what I mean? And the kid just like gets a suit and like goes out and tries to be a superhero. Like based off of like reading comic books and watching superhero movies.
Was he successful?
In a way, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very simple story.
I thought it was he was trying to fight for a girl.
no.
What movie was
He's just
that?
trying to fight crime.
He was trying to fight
There's a lot of
her
movies.
exes. Trying to fight
Oh,
her-
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, yeah, that's what
That's
that
a
is.
great movie as well, though. It's a really good one. It's with Michael Cera.
It's Kick-Ass where they're in the fucking, like, green, yellow
Yeah.
suits.
Green and yellow. Yep.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then there's the big.
Does that have Michael Cera in it too?
No. That has
who's the
McLovin
guy?
in it.
McLovin.
McLovin's in it. He's what is it? Red something. Red Mist.
Red Mist. Oh yeah.
And then Nick Cage is Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Which is a big like Batman looking dude.
Oh shit.
And then his daughter is Hit Girl, and it's Chloe Grace Moretz.
I thought he was the.
But she's like 12.
Who's the motherfucker in that then?
The motherfucker is
who's the motherfucker?
The
in that?
motherfucker is McLovin in the second one.
Oh yeah.
In the second one, he goes bad and he puts on his mask. He's like, "I'm the motherfucker."
Yeah, that's right.
That's just him
That's
for the rest of the movie. It was a comic.
Yeah.
The Kick-Ass comics, dude. I got them. They're actually really funny. They're
I'll have to
wicked
get
good.
them.
It's funny. He does it at the end of the first one. He goes, "Wait till they get a load of me." The Joker says it. Jack Nicholson. In the first Batman.
Yeah.
Wait till they get a load of me. He puts it on.
Uh-huh.
And then the next one, he has that mask, and he's like, "I'm the motherfucker."
Dude, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, dude. It's dope. There's a bunch of like comic references to it because it is just people, like nerds, becoming superheroes, like in the real world. Is that Frozen?
No. Just chugging along slowly. There's a lot of audio it has to write.
I get you. All right.
Let's see, it's going smoothly now.
Do we have anything more to say?
Well, we got 9 minutes left, basically, till I'd like to have it close to an even hour.
Good. Yeah, an hour's good. Because then at the end of the day, you get what, 45 minutes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Based on what you take out.
Yeah.
So 45
No,
is
I'm
a
not
good
gonna take
length.
any out.
Anything? No.
No.
Completely unedited?
Yeah. Why
At
would
the
you?
moment, we haven't like messed up too bad.
It's a podcast. You don't edit podcasts, really.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're right.
It'd be like if you're a clean podcast, you'll bleep some stuff out, or if like you need to do something.
Yeah.
That would be pointless to be on the podcast.
Like that time we played tag.
Oh yeah.
Dude, at work yesterday,
That happened.
it was so dead outside that I literally was just like, for 2 hours, I just walked around.
It was dead?
In the parking lot. Yeah, like there's barely anybody there.
Damn.
So I just walked around the parking lot for like 2 hours. I just did laps with my earbuds in.
Damn, that'd be a good job. My job fucking sucks.
I just walked around, dude. The whole parking lot.
My feet were really cold today.
Really?
Yeah.
Should be wearing some
I had
slippers,
on
Dave.
boots because it was raining.
Yeah,
I
get a
was
load of
wearing
these.
boots.
Damn.
Tyler's got like, he's got slippers on, but they're like the little footy sock slippers.
They're
Like
real
sock
comfy.
slippers with leather bottoms.
Yeah, they're like socks with leather bottom.
But really nice socks.
Super nice.
I've tried those. They're not as good as normal slippers.
You
Super nice socks.
I've tried
kid.
You probably tried like a shitty brand of these, dude. Put
No.
one of these bad
Super
layers
nice socks.
Okay, I
bro.
will put one of these on.
Super nice.
I'll tell you if it's really good.
on. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
You need, to the full experience, you need to put 2 more. I'm sorry.
No, get
That's
out of
tough,
here, you
bro.
bum
It's the
ass.
same thing. You know what I mean?
What?
It's no different than what it'll feel like on that one. You know what
No,
I mean?
yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's
Well,
pointless.
these aren't as comfy as
These are
normal
fucking
slippers.
Comfy, dude.
No way they're
Nah,
not.
dude.
There's not enough cushion and softness.
I have a comfy ass pair of socks.
I get where
at
you're
home.
coming from. But they're just not as comfy. When you're talking about comfiness, maybe
To me, this is a perfect
practicality, you can do a lot more in those, I'd say.
amount. Comfy
You could,
ones
like, run
after a
around
while.
and shit.
Hold on.
If you walk around a lot, the comfy ones after
I
a
think
while
this will
start
be
to feel
good
like
for
shit.
the last 6
No,
minutes.
not if you get good ones.
This will
What?
be good for the last 6 minutes.
Alright.
Do you believe in the Big Bang as the creation of the universe? Is that what you believe?
I don't know.
Every time I
can't,
imagine it, I
can't,
do not think that.
if there's no
say?
definitive proof.
Every time I imagine like how the universe started,
Yeah.
that's like the thing I never think.
You never think.
I
that.
never think of that.
What do you
No.
think of?
Like random shit. Like it was just here. It just
Really?
just fucking was
Like,
here.
poof.
I mean, really, it makes as much sense as anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What do
saying.
you, what do you think?
Because people come at me because I don't really believe in God, right? I do.
I believe in a
Not-
higher
I don't
power.
really, but I
Yeah,
could.
I do to an extent.
I
You know what
could.
mean? Yeah.
Because there's not enough answer, right?
Yeah.
Not enough answers to the questions that we need to make it be proven. But people always come at me. They're like, "We don't believe in God So you must believe in like everything, like
No.
like evolution. Stupid, not evolution per se. I can't really think, but I guess the Big Bang's one too.
Yeah, well, that's just a
And-
scientific approach.
But see, the thing is, they think that's what I believe just because I don't believe in God. But the thing is, I don't really have enough information about that either to know if that's
The
true.
creation.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so what,
I
you-
can't really pick a
You
side.
don't have any.
Yeah.
Because if you pick a side, you close your mind off to all the other possibilities, all the other ideas.
I don't think you have to necessarily.
No, because that's what picking a side is. Means you would only believe in that side.
Dude, someone
Like you would believe
Yeah.
everything from that side and not the
Which
other
way
side.
do you lean then? At all? You can lean a direction without
Well,
being
there's
for,
more proof,
for Big Bang.
I'd say.
So if you believe that, right, this is where it gets interesting. It's the most commonly accepted one among what we would consider intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
So that means the universe as we see it was all condensed into the size smaller than the head of a pin
Yeah.
at one point. So try to wrap your head around that. Think of the density on that. You know what I mean? Our entire universe.
Yeah, no, things can get very dense.
In that
You
dude,
ever have the density of those dying stars?
in that dude, look.
You know the density of like dying. I can't remember if it's dying stars or dwarf stars or whatever. They get really small because they're closed. They're collapsing to implode,
Mhm.
right? They're like the dying stars. And when they get really small, their density it's crazy. Like a teaspoon of that shit is like fucking like super heavy. Like hold on,
Yeah.
I have to look it up because I want to blow you guys' minds, but I don't know the exact numbers.
The numbers will probably be beyond what we can even
Yeah.
like comprehend.
I'm
yet,
thinking like
you know?
he's gonna say a pound or something for some reason.
A pound. Oh no, way more than a pound.
Yeah.
Like tons. Tons and
No,
tons.
like yeah, a lot.
Tons and tons.
See? Fucking blown away.
Fucking blown away.
A pound. A pound's not even that heavy, Tyler.
Blown away. He said a teaspoon.
Okay,
Yeah, but
here it
that's
is.
not,
Here it
like,
is. Here it
crazy.
is. A neutron star is so dense that 1 teaspoon, 5 milliliters, of its material would have a mass of over 5.5 times 10 to the 12 kilograms, about 900 times the mass of the Great Pyramids of Giza. That is heavy as fuck.
That is way bigger than what I thought.
That
dude.
thing falls, dude. You're not
That
picking
is,
that up.
That is
That thing's going
No
straight
shit,
to China,
Tyler.
dude.
That's fucking
that
heavier
thing
than
is
like.
going straight
that's
to
thousands
China.
of tons, dude. There would be no dropping it because there would be no holding it. As soon as it was let go,
Yeah.
Imagine that, dude.
it's going wherever it's going. There's no.
What do
That
we?
is so incredibly.
What if we
dense.
do if that got into space and it was just like traveling through it, went fucking straight through Earth, dude, all the way through?
Well,
And
how
just,
big would it have to be?
It
just
would,
this big, just something
No,
going
that
straight
wouldn't-
through.
it wouldn't travel.
That big?
It doesn't travel though. It doesn't.
How
move.
fast would it be going,
It
though? That's the
explodes.
question.
Hmm?
How fast would it be going is the question.
It doesn't matter how fast
If it was
it's
just-
going.
yeah.
If it's that dense, it'll go through.
Yeah.
It'll
No,
right
go.
to us.
It won't go right through.
Yes,
We
it
just,
would.
do you know how heavy that is?
Do you know how heavy?
I get how heavy that is. I don't think it
No,
would
it'd
go
go
through.
right through. If it was moving relatively fast, it would fuck things up, dude. Incredibly. If it didn't go through, it would leave a massive dent.
Well, I'm not saying it wouldn't leave a massive dent. I'm saying it wouldn't go through.
I think it would. I think it'd destroy it. That's so heavy. It'd just crush through.
We've never seen something like
It'd
that.
go
and
all the
that
way
small.
down. It'd go all the way down. to
No,
the
I
center
get
and
it, but
do
I don't
something.
think I don't
Grab-
believe that.
I do. That's way too.
I don't know if I can.
What did we learn to do? It's like something about like there's more force since it's smaller, so it'll go through
Yeah, dude.
easier. If it was
No,
like really wide,
Yeah,
it
you're
weighed that
talking
much.
about like the surface tension can be
Yeah,
broke
but
easier.
how big is
of
the
Earth.
object? Is the question. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
In size.
Well, it's 1 teaspoon.
Oh, just 1 teaspoon.
I'm
That's the
saying something
size.
like this, like 2 fistfuls big.
No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like a sliver like that big.
If it's a sliver, then
That like hit
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah.
It shoot.
That
It
makes
would
it
probably
easier.
shoot really deep in the ground, but I think it wouldn't go through.
It's too heavy. If it was like a wedge, dude, it'd shoot right the fuck through. I think.
I think it just break apart before it gets there. That's a shit ton of force. I get it's dense. No, don't get me wrong.
That's retarded.
But I think it
Yeah.
might if it's going that fast and
Yeah.
has that much force because it's that
Depends on
big
how
and it's that
fast,
small and brittle. Like, you know, smaller
Well,
things
we're
are
not
brittle.
saying brittle necessarily.
So it's
Yeah,
probably
but
like the
smaller things
weirdest
are brittle.
subject
Like,
ever.
obviously, if you had a chunk that big, it wouldn't break apart in half as easy if you had a thin paper piece.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be thin paper.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just
It could be like
explaining the fact that it's easier to break if it's smaller.
It could be like a cone. Like a thick cone shape. You know what I mean? To like pull out.
Thick cone.
Yeah, cone.
It's this. Whatever. Thick cone.
Yeah.
You're a thick cone.
I think it'd go right through.
Damn, that actually was pretty perfect. It's about. we just hit 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's
that
a good
sums
video.
it up, dude.
Yeah, that's good for 3 people.
Yeah, I
We're
think.
missing 2 people
Thanks
today.
for tuning in. I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat some chips.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat some chips too.
we got some fucking chips. That's right.
You damn right we got chips. All right, guys.
I'm gonna go home
What-
and eat some
what-
fucking chicken.
Out,
Yeah,
guys.
guys.
Thanks for
See ya.
The
tuning
guys,
in.
the guys that don't exist
Leave a
because we don't
thumbs
have
up.
any fans. We're talking to crickets right now. All right.